Yeah, so guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you're watching me from. Today, this is Ghana Boy, and I have a simple question. I'm not gonna make this video very lengthy. I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna make it short and hit straight to my question. I hear a lot of people asking, Ghana Boy, are you obsessed with Nigerians? Why is it Nigeria always? And I want to ask a question, and this question goes to every Nigerian watching this video. If you're a Nigerian, this question goes to you. Now, for some days now, for some weeks, for some months, we've been on social media. To those of us on social media, we go from one platform to the other, and you go on platforms. Let's say you go on South Africans platform of South Africans. You hear South Africans talking about how they can make their country, South Africa, better, and what is going on in South Africa, which is not good. Do you have some foreigners there without documents? How can they kick them out? How can they set up some one or two structures in their country? And then you come to Ghana, you go on social media, you go on some platforms, you see Ghanaians discussing how they can make Ghana better, what is not going on well in Ghana. Some people are talking about Galamsey. What is the solution for Galamsey? You have some Ghanaian youth calling for a state of emergency. When you go on Ghanaian platforms, that is what you see. And you also have some Ghanaians also having discussions on how illegal immigrants, people that are not Ghanaians in Ghana, that are not documented, some committing crimes in Ghana, how can they make sure they solve all those problems in Ghana? That is one. I also chanced on a platform recently where it seems I saw some people from Kenya, that were discussing how they can do things better in Kenya. I even saw they are still even on protest on President Ruto. President Ruto not helping Kenya and how they can move on to make Kenya better, so on and so forth. And this is my question. I come to my question. Now, upon being on social media, witnessing all these things from so many youths around the globe, recently we saw what happened in Madagascar with the youth of Madagascar, coming out to do a protest, the military supporting them to make sure they get their freedom, they get their liberty, they make their country better. Now, I'm asking this question now to Nigerians. Why is it that you never see platforms on social media where you have Nigerians discussing how they can make Nigeria better? Why is it that you guys are not focusing on your country? I want to understand. Why is it that Nigerians are more focused on, they are more focused on using ECOWAS and things that is going to favor them in other people's country as an advantage, and they are always playing victims, and this country hates us, and this country don't like us, and this country, and we are all one people, and we are all black people, and why is it that you guys are more channeled on that aspect? Why can't you guys sit on platforms and discuss on how you can make Nigeria better, your federal government, your different states in Nigeria, how this state can be okay, what is this state lacking in Nigeria, how can you make, why don't we see you guys having those conversations? That is one of my main question I want to ask. I just want answers from Nigerians, if they can give answers. Is it that you guys have neglected your country, Nigeria? Because we hear and we see a lot of activities from your own Nigerian people. Your own Nigerian people are the one who post this information and these activities out. We hear of kidnappings here and there. We hear of people being unalive, content creators. You hear they say one guy, fish magnet, they took his life. This content creator here, they kidnapped here, a whole lot. And my question again, why are you guys not having discussions on that development? The kidnappings, the bad government, the insecurity, the no jobs. Why can't we see you guys discussing on how to make Nigeria better? What is wrong with you guys in other people's country? Why is it that your main interest in your life is to fight with other people in their country, or you want to use, we are all black and we are all human beings and whatsoever, to have some kind of freedom in other people's country, which it is not required? Because we believe no matter what you do, somebody's country is somebody's country, and there are rules and regulations in every country. And some of these rules and regulations are the number of days you are supposed to stay in somebody's country as a Nigerian. If you're a Nigerian, open your ears and listen, because I don't know, it's like there is woods in your ears. I don't get it. Some of these rules in every country, one of the main rule in every country is the number of days that they give to you as a Nigerian to go and stay in somebody's country. So if you're a Nigerian in somebody's country and the people of that country are complaining of overstay, of people that are not from their country not having documents, and you, the Nigerian, you want to play victim and go like, oh, why are they doing this to us and they hate us? It is madness. Why can't you guys focus on how to make Nigeria better? If you guys want people to help you, come out. You say we are all black people. Beg other countries around you. Oh, Ghana, we beg you guys. South Africa, we beg you guys. Burkina Faso, we beg you guys. We are Nigerians, but in our country, we cannot speak against incompetence by our politicians. In our country, we cannot speak against bad roads in our country. In our country, we cannot speak against the high level of insecurity in our country. In our country, we cannot speak against kidnapping. In our country, we can, when you beg other countries and then you beg them that, oh, we beg you guys, come and help us and speak about these things in our country, and we can fire from here and talk to your leaders. Oh, President Tinubu, federal government or whatsoever, the youth of Nigeria are suffering. They are suffering of hunger. They are suffering of insecurity. We can help you guys speak, because it's like you guys are I don't want to use the word cowards. It's like we don't see you guys fighting for your own country, Nigeria. We don't see you guys speaking against all the illegal and the atrocities we see on the social media space by your own media outlets, your own people, Christians being unalive on a daily basis, and you guys are, all we see you do is you sit on Ghanaian platform and you want to come and have back and forth with Ghanaians. You go on South Africans platform, you want to have back and forth. You go on Kenya's platform, you want to go and defend Nigeria. It doesn't make sense. I would advise you guys, if you're a Nigerian, I'll give you my simple advice. I don't care how you're going to take it. You guys need to start coming together as Nigerians and focus on how to make your country better. Fight on how to make your country, Nigeria, a better place. Fight on how you can, channel your energy. You see the energy you guys are channeling and thinking you are channeling energy to Ghanaians. Channel that energy to your politicians. The energy you are channeling with other African countries. Massa, there's nothing like we are all black people. Nigeria is Nigeria, Kenya is Kenya, Ghana is Ghana, Mali is Mali, Mozambique is Mozambique, Cote d'Ivoire is Cote d'Ivoire, Algeria is Algeria. Every country is responsible for their own security organizations, for their to make sure they end insecurities in their country. Every country is responsible for their own affairs. So if you're a Nigerian in somebody's country, don't put it in your mind that we are all black people, and because of that you are a Nigerian and you are in Mali or you are in South Africa or you are in Ghana, and you don't want them to speak out against irregularities by the people from your country. It doesn't work that way. So it's high time most of you learn sense. It's simple. If you're a Nigerian and you don't think of how you have discussions to make Nigeria better, how you get yourself connected as Nigerians, how you put your differences aside in that zoo country called Nigeria and make Nigeria better, and you think fighting with other people in their own country or having argument with them makes you a Nigerian, then you are rather behaving like a mad person. You are rather behaving like somebody without sense. You understand? So we'll tell you, if we don't hide it, we'll tell you straight into your faces. So until we see you guys coming together as Nigerians, discussing on how to make Nigeria better, having conversations on your platforms. We want to see Nigerian platforms. You go, you see Nigerians, and the conversation you hear them saying is, okay, so how can we do this in Nigeria, and how can Nigeria, okay, so when you look at the education system in Nigeria, it seems this thing is poor. Okay, so the federal government of Kaduna or the federal government of Bayelsa state or this state should make sure they come together, and then when they can link up with the Ministry of Education, they can make students. When we see you guys having discussions to make, we will respect you guys, but until then, I'm sorry, you guys are behaving dumb. Chikove.